If you've ever been stuck in traffic and wondered how one decision can shut down an entire city, then stay with me. Because what happened recently around Onitsha shows just how quickly daily life can grind to a halt. Reports indicate that a protest over market closure led to a blockage of the Onitsha Head Bridge, and within hours, the effects were felt far beyond the immediate area. This isn't just about a road being blocked. It's about livelihoods, movement, and the tension between authorities and everyday people trying to survive. According to local accounts, groups of protesters gathered near the Onitsha Head Bridge to express their anger over the closure of major markets in the area. These markets are central to the local economy, not just for traders, but for transporters, suppliers, and families who depend on daily sales to put food on the table. As the protest grew, movement across the bridge was disrupted, leaving commuters, commercial drivers, and travelers stranded on both sides. Before we go further, if you find this kind of clear, factual explanation helpful, please like this video, share it with others who want to understand what's really going on, subscribe to the channel for more updates like this, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps more people see balanced information like this. From what reports suggest, the situation developed after authorities enforced the closure of certain markets, possibly as part of wider regulatory or security measures. While official statements may vary, traders and local residents have said the closures came with little warning, leaving many frustrated and confused. For people who earn daily income, even one day of closure can mean unpaid bills, hunger at home, and growing debt. That frustration appears to be what pushed some protesters to take their complaints directly to a major transport route. The Onitsha Head Bridge is not just any road. It is a vital link connecting parts of the region, used by thousands of vehicles every single day. When access is blocked, the impact spreads fast. Reports indicate that traffic built up for hours, businesses suffered delays, and travelers were forced to wait or turn back. Some people trying to cross for work, medical appointments, or trade were caught in the middle, unsure of when movement would resume. What's important to understand here is how protests like this usually start small and then grow. A local account suggests that the gathering began with traders voicing their concerns, but as more people joined and emotions rose, controlling the situation became harder. In moments like this, fear, anger, and desperation can mix, even if the original intention was simply to be heard. At the same time, authorities are often under pressure to maintain order and ensure safety. Blocking a major bridge raises serious concerns, especially around emergency access and public safety. This puts security agencies in a difficult position: how to respond without escalating tension, while also restoring movement and preventing further disruption. Why does this matter beyond Onitsha? Because similar situations can happen in other parts of the country. Markets are the backbone of many local economies in Nigeria. When they close suddenly, the ripple effects are immediate. Transport fares can rise, food prices may increase, and small businesses suffer losses they may never recover from. When protests disrupt key routes, the economic cost spreads even wider. There is also the human side of this story. Many of the people involved are not looking for trouble. They are parents, apprentices, shop owners, and workers who feel they have no other way to get attention. When communication breaks down between authorities and the public, protests become a language of last resort. According to some local voices, clearer dialogue before enforcing market closures could help reduce these kinds of confrontations. If traders understand the reasons, the duration, and any support measures in place, tension may reduce. Without that communication, rumors spread quickly. Outrage and fear fills the gap left by silence. As the hours passed, reports indicate that efforts were made to calm the situation and restore movement. Traffic eventually began to ease, but the memory of the disruption remains. For many commuters, it was a reminder of how fragile daily routines can be. For traders, it was another sign of uncertainty in an already difficult economic climate. It's also worth noting that social media plays a role in situations like this. Videos and messages shared online can attract attention, but they can also spread incomplete or exaggerated information. That's why it's important to rely on verified reports and local accounts, and to approach such stories with patience rather than anger. Looking ahead, the bigger question is what lessons can be learned. How can authorities enforce necessary regulations without pushing people to the edge? How can traders and residents make their voices heard without shutting down critical infrastructure? These are not easy questions, but they are important ones. If you're watching this and you've experienced something similar in your area, your perspective matters. Situations like these affect real lives, and understanding each other's positions is the first step toward better solutions. As we wrap up, remember to like this video if it helped you understand the situation better, share it so others can get a balanced view, subscribe for more clear and calm updates, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Staying informed and respectful is one way we can all contribute to better conversations around issues like this.